Close the doors. Be fearful when others are greedy. Be greedy when others are fearful. Someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. Rule number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. Warren Buffett, one of the richest people in the world, has over 70 years of investment experience and is frequently sought after for financial advice. One of the people who knows his strategies best is his former daughter-in-law, Mary Buffett. In the book 7 Secrets to Investing Like Warren Buffett, co-authored with Sean Saya, they reveal these strategies. Habits for success. Developing new habits is the first step to success. According to Buffett, wealth starts with habit. This is also why many lottery winners go broke again. They lack the habits needed to stay wealthy. And when we talk about saving, we don't just mean hoarding cash. In fact, Buffett doesn't like holding on to cash, because it's an asset that loses value. But to invest, you do need cash. That's why saving must become a habit. Where to start? First step, set aside 10% of your income. If that feels difficult, try the incremental savings method. Save 20 TL in the first week, 40 TL in the second, 60 TL in the third, and so on. Even small amounts add up significantly over a year. The key is consistency. Most people start with big goals, but burn out quickly. In contrast, small and sustainable steps are more effective in the long run. Make saving automatic. Here's the most important part: automate your deductions. Human nature tends toward laziness. That's why setting up an automatic deduction from your income each month is a crucial investment step. It's easy to spend money, but rich people save, and then they grow their savings. What is value investing? Buffett's investment method focuses on two key questions. What is the real value of the company? Is the current stock price high or low compared to this value? This approach is known as value investing. Buffett learned it from Benjamin Graham, whose book The Intelligent Investor is considered a classic in this field. How to find undervalued stocks. Value investing is about identifying companies whose stock price is lower than their actual value. For example, if something is worth $1 and you can buy it for 25 cents, that's a great investment. But remember, there are no guarantees in the stock market. That's why patience is essential. Good investments pay off over time. What kind of companies should you invest in? Buffett doesn't invest in businesses he doesn't understand. He uses what he calls the circle of competence method. This circle is shaped by your interests, industry knowledge, and personal experience. Ask yourself, what field do I work in? What products and brands do I love? Which industries do I know well? Your answers will point you toward companies you can confidently invest in. What is an economic moat? Buffett emphasizes the concept of an economic moat, a long-term advantage that protects a company from its competitors. Examples: strong brand power, Coca-Cola, Pampers, Gillette, preferred despite higher price. Nike, McDonald's, low-cost production models, Amazon. But no moat lasts forever. Especially in technology, things change fast. Nokia is a good example. Even companies like Apple, which currently have strong moats, may not hold them forever. Understanding financial statements. If you want to invest like Buffett, you need to become financially literate. Focus on these 3 basic statements. Balance sheet shows a company's equity. Assets, liabilities, income statement shows how much profit the company makes. If return on equity, ROE, is over 15%, that's good. Cash flow statement shows real cash in the company's hands. Positive cash flow is a good sign. Learning to read these takes time, but don't be intimidated. You can find these figures on platforms like Is Yatırım or Halk Yatırım. The net method, Benjamin Graham's net strategy. Subtract a company's liabilities from its current assets. Net current asset value, NCAV, divide this by the number of shares. NCAV per share, if the stock price in the market is 33%. Below this value, it's a serious investment opportunity. Portfolio management, diversification. No one can always make the right call. That's why diversifying your portfolio is important. Here are Buffett's 5 portfolio rules. Decide upfront how much you want to invest. Don't put more than 10% into a single stock. Rank companies based on your confidence in them. Review your portfolio at least once a year. Don't sell just because the price dropped. Great companies can experience temporary dips. Buffett turns bad markets into opportunities. In 1969, when he thought the market was too expensive, he paused investing. But in 1974, when the market crashed, he started investing again. Summary: The 7 secrets to investing like Warren Buffett. Adopt a saving mindset. Always set aside a portion of your income. Be consistent. Even small but regular contributions matter. Practice value investing. Buy companies that are undervalued. Stay within your circle of competence. Don't invest in things you don't understand. Choose companies with economic moats. Look for businesses that can withstand crises. Learn to read financial statements. Make decisions based on numbers. Diversify your investments. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Are there companies in Turkey that match these strategies? Answer: yes. For example, companies like Alkem are among those that have attracted the attention of investment experts. This doesn't happen overnight. But with small steps, good habits, and consistency, you can make a big difference over time.